Wes Craven,
That was a bad mistake.
the master of horror.
How do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
The man who brought the nightmare to the street.
This is God.
Known for his distinct horror films, most famous of course being Nightmare on Elm Street, the director has written one novel to date. He's also written a graphic novel, but I've never read that. Just never got around to it. I must admit, I read this book because I found it at a used bookstore for free, and just by chance too. And what a chance it was! I thought it would be a fun little distraction for the coming Halloween season, but it's really not a horror story, instead being a sci-fi meditation on ethical issues. In short, I liked it. Fountain Society tells about three relatively sane scientists who are working in the weapons division of the USA. They discover a process by which they can glue nerve tissue back together, which to them opens up the possibility of a brain transplant. In order to have a perfect receptacle for their brains when they need to be transplanted, they do the logical thing: make clones. But they don't keep these clones in a lab somewhere where they wouldn't, want to live or do stuff. No, they send them out into the real world where they have established identities and even lives. And then they take those lives for science! Okay, it is a little silly when you think about it. It is Craven's trademark style of putting a new spin on old cliches, this time to a genre that I relate to much more. It falls short of being a big philosophical science fiction novel, as it quickly turns into a Frankenstein monster, mad scientist girlfriend chase with lots of guns blazing and all kinds of excitement. Not that I dislike that sort of thing, but it adds too much of a camp value to it. Still, the novel is very fun, fast-moving, and easy to read, with several interesting characters. I also like the science in it. I'm not sure just how accurate it is to real science, but it sounds good. And really, that's the basis of science fiction, making your bullshit realistic enough for people to forget that it's bullshit. It's an element that seems to be missing from other science fiction novels I've been reading, where they use old ideas without expanding on them or making them realistic in any fashion. Spaceships go to hyperspace because, robots have artificial intelligence because, aliens are able to fly and shoot lasers from their eyes because, and humans are able to take their brains and put them in other bodies because they've developed a serum from spinal fluid that's linked to stem cell development. See what I mean? Oh well, at least he didn't recycle the humans only use 10% of their brain power shtick. It's not even true. Another thing I wanted to mention was the twist at the end-ish. I won't spoil it for you, but you can see it coming from a mile away. The book seems to know this, and when they reveal it, they act like the characters are stupid and should have known it all along. I actually thought it was kind of funny. Really, I like this book and recommend it. It seems to be available in old bookstores and maybe a library or two. Hell, I found it in my local library. It's a fun, quick read that'll keep you engaged to the very end. Check it out.